Alright man, so what's up guys, Airball here and I'm back with another video, and this is going to be my first episode of the 1 million VC grind series, where basically I will do the VC method, the best VC method, over and over again until I reach 1 million VC. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to do the VC method once per episode, one time around per episode, and we're just going to keep making episodes until we get to 1 million VC made from all of this grinding basically. So I'm gonna make this sharpshooter build, and now what we're going to do is we're just gonna go to our GOAT skills and we're gonna activate GOAT skills that make sense for what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna show you guys what that means. So you guys see all these GOAT skills here. These transfer in between your saves. All right, so right now I have like the 25 and the dance on them. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate green light, because you guys see here, if I get to 50, then I'll be able to get 5,000 VC. It doesn't say that, but if you activate it 50 times, you get 5,000 VC. So I'm going to have green light on, and then I'm also going to have long ranger on. So if I activate it 100 times, I get 10,000 VC. So all I need to do is activate this 19 times and this 18 times. So I'll get 5,000 VC from this, and then 10,000 VC from this once it's all said and done. And also we got these as well. Like we got the 3-pointers is probably gonna be the biggest one. As you guys see, we're only 6 3-pointers away from getting our GOAT skills for that. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know how much VC you make from that, but I know it's a decent amount. And then we can get like steals too. We only need 2 more steals, and this build has a steal rating actually. We have, I think, 68 steal, 74 steal. Wow. Okay, so that's going to be pretty nice. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my build specialization, because that's very, very important when you're doing the VC method, is, grind out your build specialization when you can. So right now, I have this, so this is going to be somewhat easy, and we'll be able to get this done pretty efficiently. So what I'm going to do is now I need to put on my GOAT skills, which is, what is that? I think it's green light and long ranger. So I'm going to activate green light, which is, I already have long ranger on, I guess, so I'm going to do this. And now what I'm going to do is click on out of bounds, and that way I can start playing high school. And also, just to show you guys, I'm at 269,684 VC. So by the end of the first episode, we'll have a lot more than that. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to see how much VC you make in this episode. Also see how much time it takes. I'm not really going to be able to do this all at once. It's 12:28 right now. I have to leave at about like 2. But in general, we should be able to get this done in about 3 hours. So I just finished the first high school game in the out of bounds story. If you didn't know, you have to complete the out of bounds story before you can get to the NBA. Or you don't need to, but you can. You need to do it to get the merchandising quest. And you guys see I have 275K. I got 6K from that game, basically just because I finished the GOAT skills quest for 600 threes. I'm going to go down here and look. You guys see I'm at 604. You guys saw before I was at 594. So I just got, some more VC from that. I think it was around like 5K or something. I don't know, but it's still a decent amount of VC. And you can get a lot of these VC quests done pretty easily. And, through 10 minutes, I already have about like 6K VC. So that's going to be pretty solid. And yeah, I'm just going to, play. Basically, I think we need to play the open run, and then we're going to complete the WCBL and all that. We just got to finish the out of bounds story, and then the merchandising quest in the NBA is what's really going to get us a lot of VC. So I am back after the first WCBL game, and actually I kind of have a little trick for you guys here. So if you guys look at the schedule, you have to play the championship game versus Tyson McCall, you need to get 5 stars. So what I'm basically going to do here is I'm only going to get 4 stars. I'm going to purposely get less than 5 stars, and what that does is it basically lets you skip that game. So you don't need to play that last game, which basically means that you can just, not play it. It just makes your thing go by faster. So what I would do is purposely get 1 star in every single one of these games, just basically do the minimum, and then you can skip that game and then get, into Europe and all that a lot quicker than if you were to actually play out all these games. So that's what I'm going to do for these next 2 games here. We're going to be suspended for this one, but for the next 2 games, I'm going to get, 1 star, probably one of them, and then 2 stars depending on how it goes, but I'm not going to get the 5 stars because I don't want to play that last game, essentially just because it takes way too much time. So I just did the first 2 games in the Paris FC basket in Europe, and the reason why we're picking Paris for this instead of Madrid is because you guys see here, for the championship game, we actually don't get that unlocked. We can actually lose this game on purpose, and we basically can skip this game here. So this is what we're going to do. That's why I always pick Paris, because, you know what I'm saying, you get to skip this last game. So it just gives you more time, and it lets you get through the thing faster. And just to show you guys right now, I have 282,000, so I made about 14K in the last hour, which I think is pretty solid. And in terms of the quests, like the goat skills, we're at 88 out of 100, and then we're at, what is it, green light, we're at 39 out of 50, so pretty solid. But what I'm going to do right now is play this game. I'm going to lose on purpose. All I need to do is outperform in teammate grade. I need to do that, but I also need to lose the game, so we get to skip the last game and get to the draft pretty quickly. So I just lost this game on purpose. You guys see here, 107 to 100, and yeah, that'll let us, miss the last game, which I think is very, very nice. We only got 1 star, so make sure to get at least 1 star though, or else you'll have to replay the game. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So now I am in the arena, and this is actually going to be very, very important because we didn't play those 2 games, those 2 championship games. We're not going to have enough fans to unlock the first the first endorsement. So what we're actually going to do is, in this NBA debut game, we're going to want to break the 3-point record. And essentially what this is going to do is give you a lot of fans. So that way, once you unlock the endorsements after this game, you'll have the required fans for basically everything. All right, so that's what I'm going to do in this game. I'm going to get 15 threes, and it'll take a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm just going to foul, probably get to like the second half, and then play out the rest of the game. Hit 15 threes, and then we'll have enough fans to unlock the endorsements that we need. So that'll be pretty solid. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and I'll be back after I'm done. Now I am at the endorsement screen. I just finished my first NBA game, and you guys see I have 811,000 fans. So if I didn't get the 3-point record in that first game, I wouldn't have had enough fans. I wouldn't have had even close to the number of fans if I didn't get the 3-point record. So that's why in the first game, you want to go for that 3-point record, get as many fans as possible. So now we can play the first challenge, which is play 2 games in the open court athletics. And then as we, start building up, we're going to get a lot more VC. Like you guys see here, we get 2.5K, 5K, 7.5K, and then we're going to stop at 10K. And then we're just going to restart the challenge. And that's essentially going to be the end of the video. But right now it is 1:57. I have to leave to go somewhere. So this is where I'm going to stop the clock, and I'll be back, after I'm done. The VC right now, we're looking at 287,000, so that's pretty solid. But once we get back, I'll start the timer again. We've been playing for about an hour and a half, which is good. But yeah, I'll be back. So I'm finally back. The time is 4:40 right now. All right, so that's where we're going to start. And right now I need to do, I think, 2 open run games to complete the 1,000 VC quest, and then we'll just start going from there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And in terms of the GOAT skills, actually, we're 10 away from Long Ranger and then 9 away from Green Light. So we'll get basically a total of 15,000 VC just from doing that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into the open run, play 2 games. We'll also get 500 VC from the daily challenge. And yeah, that'll be pretty good. And then we're going to get the double-doubles. So yeah, I'll be back when that's done. So I just finished the merchandising tier 2 quest. The time is 5:45 right now. I did take a little break, so you know what I'm saying, it is like, I probably took like a 20-minute break, but I did play 2 micro games, and now we're about to do the next quest for 5,000 VC. VC count right now, we're looking at 294K, so we made about, I think, 25K since we started, so not that bad to be honest. Now the time is, 5:56, so I played 1 micro game, alright, I played 1 micro game, and somehow I got the 5,000 VC quest done. You guys saw I only needed 2 player of the games. I played 1 game and it already gave me the quest, and it gave me 1 game for the 7,500 VC quest. So I don't really know how that works, but I guess it's kind of like a glitch or something. But it gave me the VC, which is good because now we're at 300,000. But I'm gonna play 1 more game, I guess, get 20 points, and then we're gonna complete the next quest for 10,000 VC. So, yeah, honestly, this is pretty cool, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, 2K just gave me those quests for free right there. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to play 1 more game. We're going to get 20 points. And what we do there is basically just foul until you get to the 4th quarter. And then you just score 20 points, and that's basically it. And then for the 10K quest, I think we need like 25 and 12. So we just foul until we get to the 2nd quarter. And then we play out the rest of the game. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And I'll be back to you when I'm done with all the quests and see how much VC I got in total. Alright, y'all. So I just finished the last merchandising quest. And honestly, I mean, it wasn't really that long of a grind. The time is 6:25 right now. So honestly, it wasn't even that bad. And I did take a break about 20 minutes in between 4:40 and now. So it's been about, I don't know how much time. It's been about like, let's see, it's been hour 45. So hour 25 plus the hour 28 from a minute from earlier. Took about 2 hours and 53 minutes to do this. And right now we are at 320,000 VC. So that means we made about, what is it, 51K this episode? I don't know. I'll have the number on there. But that's honestly pretty solid. For 3 hours of playing, getting 51K VC isn't that bad at all. So, yeah, I mean, definitely go after this method for sure. All you really got to do is just do your quests, do your merchandising quests, things like that. Don't do the passion projects. It takes way too long. And in the next episode, we are going to get a lot more VC than we did in this episode, simply just because of the fact that, look at this, we have 48 out of 50 for Greenlight, so we get 2 more games, and we get 5,000 VC, and then the Long Ranger, we get 3 more times and 3 more games, we get 10,000 VC. So that'll be an extra 15,000 VC in the next episode that we're going to get, but we're just going to have to wait for that. And what we're going to do is we're basically just going to add up the totals from each episode, so I'm not going to have probably all this VC, but, you know what I'm saying, we'll just add up the totals, and then once we get to 1 million VC, the series is going to end. But that's going to do for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to comment, subscribe. I post every single day on this channel, so make sure you stay tuned for daily uploads. And yeah, this is Airball. Peace.